And we're cutting across to breaking news coming in. Remember, this was an image that was put out on Twitter by Hardik Patel of him meeting with the NCP leader Praful Patel. And this really has triggered a big guessing game, and clearly a message is being sent across from Hardik Patel to Congress. This meeting is really being seen as Hardik's tactic to pile pressure on the Congress, which had recently accepted 4 of his major demands, but kept the one on OBC quota issue pending. Now, Hardik Patel claimed that the meeting was focused just on exchanging formal greetings, but NCP sources have told us that they did discuss cooperation in the coming Gujarat elections. Priyanka Sharma joining us with more details on this. Priyanka, it's very interesting really to see the politics now breaking out, because it's very clear that Hardik Patel is now trying desperately to send out a message to political parties, specifically to the Congress, and almost show some sort of an indication that he does have options besides the Congress.
Well, we can say that this is just one more of the strong-arming tactics that Hardik Patel is really trying to use on the Congress, because earlier we saw the Twitter post that had given an ultimatum of some sort to the Congress, saying that you have till November 3rd to really make a stand clear. And now this meetings that are taking place with the NCP leaders here in Ahmedabad, in fact. So it just really goes to show that Hardik Patel is putting up a show for the Congress, in fact also saying that he does have options for now, because earlier we also got to know that there were some friction, there were some problems with the Congress and Hardik Patel on the issue of reservation, because they were not able to see eye to eye on several of the components, in fact, of the reservation issue. And of course, lately we also saw Congress not really talking about the OBC status that Hardik Patel and Plan had been demanding since the very beginning of the agitation in 2015. So this really meetings with NCP almost looks like a show for the Congress, saying that look, I do have options other than the Congress, and that there are some talks with the NCP as well. Of course, the sources have also told us that there were some proper negotiations, in fact, on the issue of reservations, claiming about the EBC status, about the 20% reservation, about the scientific survey. So this really remains to be seen whether or not Hardik Patel really goes through with the support that he has been claiming he will extend to the Congress party. He has said, in fact, remember yesterday's interview exclusively to Republic TV, saying that he will not be going to the rally on November 3rd, but in just a few days he will make his stand clear. However, this is something that he has been saying from the very beginning, and it remains to be seen when he really comes out and he says that.
And Priyanka, what's also interesting is Hardik Patel at this point seems to be playing the exact same game that he played when he was in negotiations with the Congress. You saw him coming out and openly denying it time and again, saying that he wasn't having any sort of political meet to the Congress. And now, very similar to that, yesterday he took to Twitter to put out this particular picture of his meet with Praful Patel and maintained that it was just a formal greeting that was exchanged.
Yes, absolutely. Like I said, this seems like another of the tactics that are being played by Hardik Patel, because remember when he was having secret meetings with Rahul Gandhi, Ashok Gehlot, and the CCTV footage had come out where he was hiding his face. Seems like the same exact demeanor, same exact way that he's meeting Praful Patel and other NCP leaders as well. So it just goes to show as to how much he is really, in fact, desperate to really talk to all these political parties, to find out a way to really talk about the reservation. Because as far as we know, we saw yesterday Kadwa Patidar leaders also opposing Hardik Patel, and Patidar community leaders also not standing behind Hardik Patel. So it just really puts Hardik Patel in a soup and really needs to come out and decide for sure very soon, because he has been using a lot of dilly-dallying tactics, and a lot of leaders are also unhappy. A lot of leaders of the Patidar community itself are not happy with him extending his support to the Congress and really not making his stand clear. So this remains to be seen whether or not what he extends his support to the Congress, because the ultimate day where in fact November 3rd will be the day where we will really get to have some clarity. And he's also said that till then he will make his stand clear. But so far, he's keeping his cards close to his chest.
All right. Priyanka, thanks for joining us with those updates. We're closely tracking the developments as and when they take place in Gujarat. Hardik Patel now meeting with an NCP leader, sparking speculation on whether he's now looking at other options. And with that, here's